Hello and welcome everybody to this week's edition of the Edmonds Racing TV show. It's Thursday, the 17th of December. Toby and Trent, it's been a wet week. Have you been able to stay dry?
Only just.
Yeah.
The horses all got work, haven't missed any work, thankfully. Had a dry day at track work Tuesday, so we were still able to get the required gallops in, thank God.
Amazing. I think we had sort of 500 mil there on Monday. I think that's right. And then we've had a lot this morning as well. So there's been plenty of rain, Tobe. We were just speaking before that your sea shepherd or your intel and the weather from your sea guy was bang on.
Yeah, no, he's pretty right. And it's supposed to go through to Christmas Day. So hoping he's wrong with that one. But yeah, we've had a deluge and well received, but pity it had to come all in one hit, you know. Anyhow, we've been lucky to manage through. The Turf Club have put a nice new synthetic track in for us here, and that rain that we got during the week settled it down. We've actually galloped on it yesterday morning. It was excellent, and that's been well received. So, you know, we're in a good position right now where we look like we're not going to miss any work whatsoever. So it's great.
Oh, that is huge. Double tick there to the Gold Coast Turf Club. Fantastic. Good to hear. Guys, we're a day earlier than usual. Of course, tomorrow we're heading up to Bow Desert to try and find the next stars of the stable around the Bow Desert area, including we're heading over to Yarramalong for some lunch and seeing the Foster's yearlings. Of course, we found Alpine Edge last year. Huge result there Saturday, Tobe, our first yearling purchase of 2020 to the races and takes home a feeling ready in those lucky clover colours.
Yeah, no, it was great. He's probably one we didn't earmark to be that as early as he has been, but he's you know, come to a big strong guy, so he's got a bit on them in physique and stature, and he's got good ability. He wasn't quite at his top the other day. You know, I thought his win was a little average, but certainly got the job done and will improve sharply now. He's had that run. We've got a month between runs to, you know, educate him a bit more, get him a lot fitter, as he's going to be in some high pressure racing from now on.
Lovely big scopy horse, plenty to come. I think he's fourth or fifth in line for the Magic Millions Tyrrell Classic now for the owners there too. So really exciting horse. Of course, one of our purchases from last year from this year at the yearling sales. And we've got some lovely horses coming through. I know of two that all our viewers will see soon from this year's purchases. Some exciting 2-year-olds. On the back of that, we've launched our 2021 partnerships, guys. A few people have just been asking, you know, what are the partnerships about? You know, what's the cost? The partnerships, just for everyone listening, is just sort of themes. As themes, sort of different styles of yearlings we might be buying at the yearling sales in 2021. And then by looking at the different themes of the partnerships, you can give us an indication of where your racing interests lie, what style of horse you would like to race. And then when we buy that horse, we'll then have a ready-made list of people that are keen on that specific type of horse. And it just allows us to make contact with you first, give you priority. And then, you know, if you decide to take a share in that horse, terrific. But if not, you know, there's certainly no pressure with it all. So have a look at our partnerships. We'll keep sending content out over the coming weeks with regard to the 2021 sales. We're really excited about buying some nice young horses for the stable again. Trent, just touching on Usmanov quickly, mate, too. He was your bet of the day last week, won the Bribey for a great group of owners, some of our biggest supporters. Of course, wears the Darren Halpin colours now. That was a nice result too, mate.
Yeah, it was super. Look, we've always held him in very high regard, and he's done a tremendous job. The older he's got, the more seasoned and more experienced, and the better he is become as a racehorse. So I know he's 5 now, but he's never raced better, and he's really starting to hit his straps. So I think we'll see him improve again, sort of over a little bit further in the latter part of his preparation. Now that he's sort of put it all together and he's he's learned how to race essentially, and to get a stakes win with him means a lot. You know, they paid a stack of money for him at the yearling sales, and you know, we've got majority of the family. I think 3 out of the 4 foals. So it's a family that we've believed in from the very get-go. Obviously, having had won his mother's maiden with her at Eagle Farm a few years back now, and we knew how much ability she had. She was very well bred, so we just followed it up, and first foaler stakes winner. So great effort, really.
Yeah, added a lot of value, ton of value there to that Sedgenho mare, Mining Tycoon. So congrats to Sedgenho as well. Mayosi, brilliant as well, getting black type. Indian Dreamer won for us yesterday at Eagle Farm. Big week for the Lucky Clover team, so well done there. Guys, it's been huge. You've won 4 stakes races in the last 3 weeks. Been absolutely on fire. So let's get stuck into this weekend's runners. Kicking off on Saturday at Doomben. Just a quick touch on Lismore tomorrow. Of course, the Friday meeting has been postponed to Tuesday, so let's talk about that a little bit later. But Doomben Saturday, heavy 8, lots of rain up here, as we've mentioned. We kick off there. We've got a very busy day there. Kick off there in race 2, Toby, a class 6 over a mile. Mount Tabora second up for the yearling team.
Mount Tabora, he's come on nicely from his first up run where I thought he was good. He'll bounce up on the speed there, and he's going to take some beating. I would think he looks well placed and is going extremely well. Very fit now, and for Andrew Mallion, he should just sit very close in the run and be, as I said, prove hard to beat.
Very good. He's a $5 shot in the same race. We've got Green Jacket for Bob Guth and the team. He is third up. He's 1 for 1 at the track. Probably likes getting his toe in as well. He's a $7.50 shot in the same race, drawn barrier 5, again, drawn alongside Mount Tabora.
Yeah, he should improve off his last run. He was a month between runs, and I thought his work Tuesday morning he's improved. Looks to have improved a fair bit to me. So both those horses are good chances going in. But Green Jacket just building his prep and out to the mile should suit, and he'll be strong late as well.
Very good. Or you want to lean one way there, or both be fighting out the finish?
Oh, there shouldn't be far much between them. But look, either or. Green Jacket, probably would have liked to see him finish a little better the other day. But knowing he was a month between runs, probably just need to see him do it. But certainly got the ability, and this race would. He's a couple of weeks away from jumping up to 1800, so he has to run well on Saturday. But Mount Tabora, probably out of the two, probably him, I suppose, Mount Tabora.
All right, very good. Sounds like a struck match between them. Come down to a little bit of luck and running. Good luck to the owners there. Race 3 is a filly of the mares, benchmark 75 over 1,200 metres. Trent, the return of Smart and Sexy. She's smart, all right, the Archer Park filly. She's stakes-winning 2-year-old, of course. Heading towards the Magic Millions Carnival. Of course, she raced in the Magic Millions 2-year-old Classic last year. Takes on older mares. She trialled nicely. She's a $4 shot here, and she's drawn nicely.
I don't think a great deal needs to be said about her. You look at her form. If it's going to be heavy, I think she'll get through it. She's by Smart Missile out of a Mossman mare. Pedigree suggests swimmer. Hopefully that's right. Soft barrier in barrier 3. I think she's a filly that probably likes a bit of clear running, so Robbie will have to be pretty, right on his game to obtain that at the right time. Look at her form. 0.8 of a length off September Run, who everyone knows in the spring won a Coolmore. And on that occasion, she probably should have nearly won the race. She drew ordinary and had to get right back out of it and hit the line, which she did. Then won a stakes race. Second up that preparation, we put her back out. So she is no doubt the class runner. And even though she's first up in the track's going to be affected, I'm going to stick my neck on the line and say that's our best for the weekend by far.
Come early.
Yeah, it's a big call, but with respect to the rest of them in the race, I don't think they've got this similar type form lines to her. And I know she's taken on older mares, but they've got to give her weight. No, I don't think they'll be able to. She's going pretty well. Very happy with her.
Very good. Big, strong push there. Smart and Sexy. Good luck to all the owners there. Race 5 is a Class 3, 1,350 metres. Toby Lott's wife. She was set up beautifully first up with 3 trials, and she did not disappoint. Added a Metro win to a big pedigree for Ian and Kathy Matheson and the Laurel Oak team. She's second up here. Trip that suits. Drawn to be prominent. She's a $5.50 second pick.
Okay, yeah, she's good good win first up, and she was quite gross in the yard. I was a little bit surprised that she was able to sustain that. And she had a 3-wide run as well. Not a big field, of course, so might have been a bit flattered, but subsequently has improved sharply, and she goes into this race a lot fitter. And I wouldn't say she's a good thing, but she gets a good chance, and I'm sure the sting out of the track will help her as well. We're going to have quite a wet track on Saturday, so bear in mind all these runners are going to have to get through the going and be quite fit and hard to finish off. But she won the can, and we like her, and she gets a good chance in a Saturday grade race this weekend.
Yeah, no, done a terrific job with her. I tell you what, she sort of came to us and we didn't know what to expect, and she's now racing on Saturday grade at Metro Company, which is just terrific. Well done. Good luck to all the owners of Lot's Wife there. Race 6, Colts and Geldings, benchmark 75, 1,200 metres. Big weekend for these colours, the 2K Thoroughbreds colours, with plenty of chances running around Queensland. Also, a big shout out to Bernie McMahon, who's in the ownership of Global Citizen. I know this horse is bringing he and his family a lot of joy at this time, having a pretty tough time in the family. So big shout out to Bernie too and their family. But listen, he's just been hard to fault. He's only had 5 starts. He ran second on his first 2. He's then won 3 in a row, including his only 2 starts this prep. He's a $3.30 favourite here from a little bit of a tricky draw, Trent. And the speed map's interesting too. A few horses with, natural front-running pace like Global Citizen too.
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head. I'm honestly absolutely unsure as to if he's going to handle the track. He's won once on a soft, but it was soft 5 or whatever it was. So heavy stuff's going to be a bit different. And yeah, very good speed in the race for horses like Parko, Nywand, who doesn't have a jockey on yet, drawn wide, so it probably scratches. Hell Manhattan, who's another speed horse who he beat at his last run, it's scratched. So I'm just concerned about how he goes about getting across. If he shows that beautiful blinding speed that he did last start, he should get across and have a pretty economical run. I would suggest that from barrier 2, Parko, they lead at all costs that stable every time they have a runner. So it'll lead. We probably sit outside it, sit just off it, and can get it down late. I don't see any point in getting into a speed battle with it. If Robbie can just ride him pretty positively early, and then speed should be genuine from that runner, you'd have to think he'll get into a good rhythm, our fella, and be, as long as he handles the track, be lovely and strong late. He keeps getting better and better. You seen him yesterday, Bruce, really big lad who has taken a bit to get fit. And now he's third up. He's rock hard and ready to go.
Looks fantastic. I was in the stable there yesterday. It looked like a scene from the Penrith Panthers Leagues Club. There were physios, there were ice buckets being run everywhere, acupuncturists, physios. It was just amazing how much goes into keeping these athletes at their very best. Physical and mental health, guys. It was had a few owners through there, and actually the owners of Global Citizen, and they had a great time, and a real eye-opener how much goes into keeping these horses, or having these horses absolutely primed for their big race days. So cheering on Global Citizen. Interesting from the barrier. First 300 metres, I'd say, would be very interesting watching in that race, and of course then the heavy ground is the other question, but he has got talent, Global Citizen. Race 7, benchmark 85, 1,100 metres, Ruka, carrying the same colours as his half-brother Uzmanov. Of course, he won the Bribey last week. Can the half-brother to Uzmanov back up the family winning streak this weekend, Tobe?
Well, he's well in, isn't he? He's got 54 kilos. He likes this track too, loves the going. He won his maiden on quite a softish track at Ipswich the day he did. He's going to get back from an ordinary alley, so I don't think the alley is going to be a big issue on Saturday. And he's come on in leaps and bounds since his second up win, where he's very good. I know Trent likes smart and sexy first up, but this guy just keeps improving, and he's probably going to be my pick for the weekend, and I think he can win.
Oh, gee whiz. Loving the show. Some nice confidence around some of our key runners. There you go, Ruka, everybody. I see yesterday too, he was stable next to his mate, his half-brother Uzmanov too, so he no doubt asks for a few pointers there at night time. $4 favourite there. Race 8's the Gold Edition. Smart and Sexy comes out of that, as we've mentioned, from a wide gate. Race 9, Tie Zone, may not run. Trent, heavy track.
Yeah, so we are trying again to get him a wild card into Magic Millions Day. To do that, he needs to win the buffering. So I think if it was to come up pretty heavy, even though he's drawn soft, I don't think it'd be fair to the horse to jeopardise him on a bog track first up when he could go to Eagle Farm a fortnight later and run in the buffering and have that one crack at getting a wild card.
All right, so likely scratching there, everybody. Likely scratching, just given all the wet weather we're having around. Mm-hmm. All right, let's have a touch on these provincial runners. Nothing at the Gold Coast Saturday, but on Sunday we have Cool Intelligence and Hey Big Splendor for the 2K Thoroughbreds team. Tobe?
Hey Big Splendor runs Friday night.
Friday night.
You're right, weather permitting, that is. Stack of rain. So we've scratched him a couple of times now because of, I think, a bad barrier to start with. Really heavy track last weekend. We've waited for him this long. He's going quite well, but like to give him a good experience to kick off in. So we'd have to think about whether we do run or we don't. Cool Intelligence is nice and fit. She can go around on Sunday. She's working well. Had a really tough run the other day at the Gold Coast where she fought pretty hard to the line and was just the one that had the suck run behind her, got her down. So she's gone pretty good as well, and she's close to a win. So depending on the barrier draw on Sunday, we'll see how she goes there, but certainly in good form and ready to win.
Yeah, very good. Two nice chances there. So that's Friday night, the Sunshine Coast. Hey Big Splendor for the ladies. Good luck. And Cool Intelligence is Sunday at the Sunshine Coast. She is knocking on the door, ready to win as well for the 2K Thoroughbreds team. So good luck to the owners there. Lismore's been transferred to Tuesday. The 2K Thoroughbreds colours up again in the Christmas Cup on Unconditional. Trent and Call Me Maggie, who was terrific on stable debut. She heads to Lismore as well.
Yeah, so obviously barrier draw is not out yet, but Unconditional was great first up. He's having another run to qualifying for the Country Cup Magic Millions Day. Call Me Maggie, probably suited by stepping up in Journey, and Lismore is a track that should suit her, playing largely on speed towards the fence. I thought she just got pestered and kept honest the other day, and that took away her finish. So has improved, and both of them have really improved, and as long as we can get a run into them, I think they'll be both pretty competitive there.
Terrific. All right, well, good luck to the owners there at Lismore on Tuesday. Yeah, like I say, just hopefully the rain can sort of stay away and we can get these meetings off and about. Also mentioned to all our owners with trialers, of course, we're meant to have the trials on Monday. They've now been pushed to the following Monday, so next Monday. And again, hopefully we just get some nice drying weather and we should be able to have those trials and kick on with horses' preparations. All right, guys, I think we heard your best bets for the weekend through the show. Toby, you are going with Ruka.
I am, yeah.
Race 7 at Doomben.
Yep, he'll get back, but be charging home down the middle of the track on what's going to be an affected surface, but I'm confident he can handle that going.
Very good. And race 3, Smart and Sexy. Trent, she is your best bet for the weekend.
Yeah, we'll kick off nice and early and go with the class.
Very good. All right, everybody. Well, good luck with all your runners this weekend. Another touch on those partnerships. If you are interested in joining the stable and being part of the ride that Toby and Trent are taking us on, of course, they're on track to break their Metro winning record again this season and their stakes winning record. So they're on the up and up, and we're going to buy some lovely horses. So if you'd like to be involved and have some fun, please do get in touch. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Bruce.